welcome to another video. So today I'm going to be doing another tarot reading and updates on my music. Hi, if you haven't been here, my name is Caroline. I do readings of tarot and energy, and also like to make music and channel songs. So I usually do covers, and then sometimes I'll add a little bit of like free hand channeling, or just my own thoughts at the end of freestyling, I guess, at the end of a song. And so yeah, today I've been feeling like I'm reclaiming like old parts of myself, and so you might be feeling this too, this kind of energy. And so yeah, I guess that's kind of a place to start. And I am going to start by setting the intention to bring forth a message of like the highest truth and love that can come through, and as something of joy and peace. Oh wow, okay, so the first card that we have coming out here is the Lover's card. So this card seems to want to come out in almost like all of my readings, and so that is very I guess there's love is in the air. And I ask angels to assist me in bringing forth the clearest message I can at this time that will be for the highest and best good for the viewer. So yeah, this card is giving me the feeling of there being like a lot of desire. Like I'm staring at this image here I have on my desk, and it's like of someone like putting a finger in their mouth, and you know, that can speak to oral fixations, I guess. I forget what they call it. And here, as I look up to 2 on the recording timer, tells me that you are bringing into harmony something in your relationships. You know, the lovers can also be two parts of yourself reflected back to you. And the Ace of Swords, this is like the new beginnings of like a new idea. The new beginnings of an idea. The start of an idea coming in that brings it's like a crowning of a divine higher intervention, divine intervention. And these plants that are wrapping around look like snakes to me, and snakes, as we know, are a symbol for alchemy. Now, if you look here, this is what I'm observing. Oh, I didn't do my nails, oh my god, mind me. They're like wrapping around this crown. Wow. Which kind of talks to the raising of the Jed, which I feel like I talk about all the time because I'm like obsessed with this idea of raising your spiritual energy up the spine, because I feel like that is like what led to the most gratifying changes in my spiritual development, and especially because it's just such a like pleasurable experience to raise your kundalini in my experience, and that really helped me with my spiritual awakening. So I guess that's why I'm so obsessed with the idea. And so yeah, my scarf mind me, so I'm just being a little, but yeah, so I'm obsessed with the fur. And yeah, so the Ace of Swords, it kind of is telling me that like there's this like idea that is coming to you from like this kind of like work that you've done in like clearing your chakra system and it's being born from the crown. So the crown is like, you know, where your third eye sits within the pineal gland, which is what you're charging when you're raising the Jed. The Jed, please correct me if I'm using that word wrong, but I'm that in my raising the energy up the spine. And yeah, so yeah, it kind of just looks like, yeah, this is being just like given to you. And and it could be pointing to some alchemy that you've been, oh yeah, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles too, so that's sort of another card of you're being given gifts. You're being given ideas that are gonna be fruitful and will bring you like the abundance that you seek, because as you raise your spiritual energy, confirmation burp. Yeah, gotta watch those confirmation burps. They get ya. They get ya. They really get you. Like literally one day I was like burping. Not even one day. Like this happens to me on a fairly frequent like basis, or like it did more so like in like my spiritual awakening, like at the beginning, like it would happen to me on such a frequent basis where I would just be walking around for like the whole day. I'm not even exaggerating, and I would just be burping the entire day. And oh my god, there's like a fear energy. But yeah, it's pretty much like what happens when you like transmute energy. Like it can just kind of like release either in like this form of like a burp, or like, you know, you like passing wind, or like you having like to stretch or yawn, or like having the urge to like move your body. And like that is also like a way for the energy to move and escape from your body, because as we know, like we have these thoughts, they turn into like emotions, and those chemicals rush through the body, and sometimes they get stuck in certain parts of the body. So that's what creates disease. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. So yeah, that's my little rant. I'll get off that soapbox. But yeah, I was literally just I was just like teaching this to my mom, or I was like practicing like getting my words right earlier. But yeah, I feel like I haven't even focused on the Lover's card. Wow, this is such a powerful reading, or like a positive reading. How lovely. Okay, so we have the Six of Wands, which is the victory card. So whatever it is that you're currently like working through, whether that is like some kind of like a love energy, or whether that is like something within yourself of like you balancing out all these different parts of you, because like yeah, the Lovers is the number 11 card. Wow, even that's pretty cool. No, it's the number 6 card, my bad. So it's the number 6 card. So yeah, what comes before this? I think it's the Emperor, and then there's one in between that, and then the Lovers. So yeah, comment down below if you know what the number 5 card is in the tarot, because that would be really cool to look at and reflect on, like just to see the progression. But yeah, for the sake of my own reputation and professionalism, I guess I'll keep going here and pretend that, well, yeah, because the Fool card, then it goes to the Magician, then it goes to the High Priestess, then it goes to, what's the number 3 card? Oh, so the Hierophant comes before the Lovers. So yeah, the Hierophant is kind of like you are, well, it's like you have this spiritual knowledge and attainment and this wisdom. And then it's like, yeah, you have become like a church unto yourself. Like you have the seed of God or the seed of like wisdom in you. Like you are on your spiritual like mission, like because of the, you know, the emperor is like, anyways. So with this lover's energy, it's almost like, yeah, because emperor, he's like kind of like got some authority, and then he becomes the hierophant. The hierophant has like spiritual authority, and he's like bestowing these like things that really work, like spiritual things that really like give you gains, like, you know, like meditation or like raising the kundalini. And then we have the lovers, which is like uniting with something like outside yourself to go on this like or inside yourself, like these energies that are being balanced, or these like parts of yourself that you're like finding and reintegrating within yourself through this alchemy. Bring you, I mean, this literally, that's one way to look at it. Like you are like seeing the forces that are around you, and you are like taking them as a part of yourself, which is kind of like what happens like in love. It's like, you know, like you really love something, it's like you take it on as a part of yourself, and so you really do want the best for them and yourself. And so it's like if you're loving yourself and all these parts of you and you're integrating them, then it seems like you're going to be getting like these higher messages, because all of you is more coherent and it's more aligned with itself. Like you're moving in this direction, in the same direction with yourself. Oh my god. Sometimes I feel like I need to be like more sure about the readings, like cause like, yeah, if I'm like reading energy, like, but like I've been told that there are readers out there who like have been doing it for like great readers, like I don't remember the name, but Daniel Scranton was talking about this, and he was saying, yeah, there's this great channeler, she'd been channeling for 40 years, and she said for the first 20 years of her like channeling, like she was so doubtful of like all the things that would come through. And so yeah, like even if you're doubting these things, like know that you have the power to have these greater thoughts and like think a better thought. And like even if something inside you is like, no, like I don't think so, you really think that you can do XYZ, like seriously, because the ego is there to like protect you, and like you can like just talk right back and be like, yeah, I'm definitely going to, and guess what, I'm gonna be a freaking badass, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it with style, because it's me, I'm doing it, so naturally like it's gonna happen, and like, you know, and I'm gonna do a great job, so what eat that right back. And then, you know, the Ace of Pentacles is kind of like, yeah, so that's kind of like a new opportunity or something, like a grounded opportunity coming in for you. Can you please give me some, and then you have victory here, with the Wands card. So we have 6116. So 6 is maybe significant. And we have a Page of Swords. Oh my god, I feel like I'm getting confused. I think this is throwing me off because the alternate like reading for this is that this is actually like a love reading. Okay, yes, I'm getting like more confirmations, like, yes, okay, I'm feeling like much more connected. Okay, yeah, that's the other interpretation, like this is a love reading. And it's like you're being more discerning. Or it's like, because, you know, the sword is like cutting the dead weight. You know, I just cut my hair today, so there's that. You know, it's cutting the wheat from the chaff. It's kind of like, yeah, catching the big fish. And piercing through any other possibilities, which yeah, maybe troubling you. And this will bring about huge change, which with the 555s, and like blessed opportunities, like holy mother of God. Okay, I'm back. And then it went dark there. So you may be like walking, and I do not believe in coincidences. So you may be like walking in the dark with this too. Ooh, green, so mysterious. So you may be like walking in the dark with this too. And yeah, you may be just feeling, because this is green, like into your heart space, and really having to, because it is also the Lovers, which is like love, and that force of like, and I'm chose to wear red today, yeah, and like bring back this like red eyeliner that I used to wear, and like I would wear it sometimes, but it was just like on days when I was feeling like really excited and like optimistic and like sure that there were good things on the horizon, because I was gonna make them that way. And sure enough, you know, I would get compliments. The first time I wore the red eyeliner, yeah, my friend, they were like, oh my god, I'm so obsessed. So like, they're like that, you know, they're very, very effusive about their like obsession, and they're very complimentary and like just like bubbling over, like beer frothing over, or like a pot boiling over, you know, like a sugar syrup pot. And so yeah, maybe this is like, you can take it as like made to be like a bit more like yeah, like grounded, and walking with that faith. And I guess this is kind of pointing to perhaps, oh my god, I don't even know if I want to post this reading. I feel like it's such a mess. I don't even know what I'm saying. I really want to know, like, what is the message? Like, angels, thank you for like sticking with me and like bearing with me as I like figure this out. Okay, so, and then another 6 card. Okay, so we have 666, which, yeah, if you, I don't really know. I would like to look that up and put in the comment down below. So I might put that in the pinned, but that, the little pinned comment or whatever description, and that might be helpful, down below. And so this also can speak to someone sharing. It also talks about her going back to childhood, so could be something from the past, could be some kind of energy of like you, yeah, integrating those like younger little parts of you and like loving them into being. And you know, all these little flowers here, this card just makes me feel like, yeah, like very charitable and like giving and like whimsical, and like, because you know, kids just like give from their heart. They like will like give you like all their stuff. Like they don't even think about like the future that much, really. They're just kind of like, and that's like the wisdom that they have, because they're not like bogged down by like all the little things, all the little trials and tribulations and future things. And yeah, there's like a gentleness to it as well. And this card, it's just like a very, yeah, kind, compassionate, and I guess that's the way that you, yeah, card. And hopefully my video doesn't cut out too soon, but in Angels Guides, can you please assist me in really understanding what the message is here? So like a very simple message, I think. It's just, yeah, this is like a time of, yeah, like self-compassion, compassion to another, and yeah, because maybe there are those fragile parts, young inner parts that are seeking love. Wow, this card really just like came out. So the star is like hope. Yeah, having like renewed hope and like faith and inspiration. So yeah, I'm seeing like someone's chest being lit up, and there's like this like graphic image of like a star. It's really cool. It's like, yeah, cut out paper. Yeah, I'm seeing like paper stop motion animation, so that could be like significant. Like, is it Michelle Gondry who did that movie, or is it, yeah, I think it might be about flying. Yeah, the star here, so maybe you feel like really freed by this, like, and through the heart too. So it's like, yeah, there's this like hopefulness that's like growing, or like, yeah, this like inspiration or aspirational energy that's like blooming from like the heart. And it's like, wow, it's like so exhilarating. It's, yeah, and it's so wonderful, magical, mysterious. Moon rising. Yeah, well, yeah, it was the full moon the other day, so that could also explain why I feel like a little bit, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I feel just a little bit. No, actually, I was really tired today. I even napped. And I cleaned my house. So yeah, you could just be feeling like, yeah, that energy. Angels, are there any other messages here that I can like pull through? Yeah, about this love energy. It just really feels like there's like someone who is there to like love you, like, and like it just kind of feels like, yeah, like this just like simple kind of like love of like just like letting the other in, and just like, you know, allowing there to be like those and fun, enjoyable times, and like, yeah, kind of like adventuring, because like this is just really reminding me, yeah, of this time in my life where it did feel very free and unknown, and I really, yeah, it was like a little bit like in the dark for a second there, but because it was all new. And so this Three of Wands is like looking to new horizons and things like that. So yeah, maybe this is giving you that hope to like dream again. And maybe this is like, yeah, like expanding your worldview, like expanding like the possibilities of what you think like is possible for you and what you think you can like allow into your life. And like, yeah, because like, yeah, sometimes the ego does kind of like want to keep you safe, protected, but then sometimes when you follow like triple fives again, like massive change, when you follow just like the calling of your heartstrings, and yeah, when you really commit to something, like when you decide, like there's a lot of power in that, because yeah, the ego wants to keep you in these mental entrappings a little bit, or yeah, because it wants to protect you. It fears the unknown. But I feel like when it's coming from love, it's like, oh wow, yeah, this is literally what we're talking about. Like the Five of Wands, where like there's all this like fighting and like, yeah, mental disturbance like that comes with the like the new idea. Like the new idea arises, and like there's a lot of support and like assurance, but it's like there's these ideas which are like, I'm hearing like codepending you, or like coercing you, or like coalescing you, or like controlling you or something. And yeah, maybe you're like falling into controlling mechanisms, or you're recognizing the ways that you try to control like the way your like your heart, your feeling, or like the way that you try to like push, yeah, like certain things away. Or like, yeah, your feelings, like, and like the feelings that it brings up in you, like when you're having these thoughts. Like, think a better thought. Like, you can tell your thoughts like, well, hey, like settle down, like focus, like just like, you know, have a bird's eye perspective. And then yeah, it's funny that this is the Five of Wands. It's like so it's like disturbing. And yeah, I'm hearing, well, yeah, it all adds up. Like, it's like you're doing these little stints, these little runs of like, how much can you take? Like, how much love can you take? Because yeah, love can be very overwhelming, like especially if you don't feel like you felt that before. Like, it's like you kind of sometimes maybe need to have like breaks, or like to integrate it, or to feel like, yeah, this is okay for me to feel, and I can handle this. Like, this is how I felt when I was going into the Akashic Records for the first time. Like, it was so overwhelming, like the love, that there were like ways that I would try to sabotage it. Like, I was getting like drunk and like high when I was in the Akashic Records, and then I would ask one time I did that, and I was like, did I get kicked out of the records? Oh no. And then my teacher, she was like, you're not banned, but like she checked and she was like, you're not banned, but like that's kind of like gonna, like that's kind of dangerous, like you're gonna invite in like these darker entities. Well, not dangerous, but like it's not something that I really wanted to do or needed to do. So yeah, and like of course the records, they want you to do a lot of cleanse and purity, like because like it feels so high, like I want to feel that love. And then yeah, so it took me a while to like, well, I feel like I'm still acclimating to it because of like the earth dimension being so dense and so different, and like when I'm in the records, like wanting to, so yeah, it's like giving yourself that compassion and allowance that it can like take many different forms and pathways, and is always so clear cut, but well, there is a pathway though, and it can be very simple. Like it can be very simple. It's the ego, relaxation. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, here's the Seven of Pentacles. So that's like all about like you like working towards like something, like a craft, like learning my tarot cards, or like, you know, working towards and like seeing your garden grow, and like having that patience and like resilience and wherewithal, and yeah, that even just like taking a step back and like, you know, looking at things, and yeah, because yeah, maybe even going out into nature, or like, yeah, maybe just doing some things which are more thoughtful, mundane, or like grounding and like peaceful. Yeah, to help with those things. Like maybe you do need to go for like a long walk or something, and like reflect, because yeah, this guy, he does kind of like, maybe because they took so long to grow, like he's kind of like curious about his pentacles, but like the garden itself is like quite beautiful, and it feels like, yeah, like there are fruits here, and like you're seeing them, or like there are yeah, there are yes, oh my god, yeah, a tree is planted. Wow. With just like a mustard seed. So yeah, it feels like, yeah, even these little seeds of love grow into and this could be you or someone, like you could also be the one who's loving someone, and they are maybe having difficulty accepting like that, because like, yeah, and there's like little seeds that you've planted, and like maybe you don't know if they're growing or not, but it's like, well, they are growing. Like it's like, yeah, it just needs like a mustard seed is all. Like that's to grow a, like, because a mustard seed is the tiniest seed of faith, and like that grows into like a tree. Yeah, and that's pretty much, I really want to learn more about this concept, but yeah. Okay, is there anything else I can learn about this topic that we're on? Is there anything else that would like to come through? Oh, wow. Wow, I just got like this really big wave like come through like behind me, and it feels like, yeah, it's like a very commanding, like powerful energy. Like I literally feel like an angel is standing like right behind me and like spreading their wings. Or like spreading my wings. Like I feel like I have angel wings. Like it's actually blowing my mind a little bit. Like, yeah, this energy, it feels like it's just like lifting up. And yeah, it's lifting me up. And hello. Is there any message that I can bring through? Yes, so, okay. Yes, okay, so, okay. Oh my god, okay, let me speak. Yes, so there are things, there are beings everywhere. There are beings everywhere. There are things, orchestrations, wow, objects being moved, things being planted everywhere. Wow, oh, wow, wow, wow. Oh my god, lift. There's a lift, there's an energy, there's a force lifting you, lifting me, lifting your energy now. Allow it to fill the room. Allow it to expand over the continent. Fill the way, fill your journey, fill the light path before you. Allow it to bring you into deeper awareness, into deeper consciousness, into deeper strength. Yes, this is the same energy of love, of gentleness, elegance. The white horse is an image arising. Away with the horses, wild horses, away with the wind, On wings. Allow our wings to carry you. Allow the force. There's no need to judge it too. The less you judge, the more it comes through. It comes in meanings, metaphors, words, images, symbols. In fact, sometimes even the words themselves are an illusion, a way to distract you, distract the mind, tantalize you, fantalize. The ego mind, relax into being. Oh my god, yes, oh, wow, oh my god. Okay, so this is on the bottom of the deck. Whoa. Yes, so there may be things, as this vessel mentioned, there may be things that you are neglecting, not seeing, disregarding, disrespecting, disreputing. Dismantle that wall. Dismantle it, brick by brick. Okay. Yes, okay, so there is fear. There is a fear energy. there is definitely still a fear energy as it relates to like love, like letting in a new substance. It's like letting something permeate your walls and like not wanting to get hurt by that process of this substance as this other person like comes in to you, like to your heart walls. It's like that's like the feeling of it. It's like the self, but it also, it's like the it feels like maybe it's going to be like a poison, but it's like the antidote, you know? It's like how the snake, it's like made, it's anti-venom from the venom. Or I don't even know if that's correct. I think it comes out of a horse. I don't even know. Oh my god, I feel so, wow. Yes. Okay, and it's saying that it's not something to have unrest over. I keep seeing like repeating numbers as I look up, so I feel like that's confirmation. And not to have unrest and not to, well, and like to, because King of Cups, he's like, you know, emotionally, oh my god, aware and like sovereign in himself, and he like lets the emotions flow, he lets the emotions out, he lets them go. And it's like allowing this like heart activation, this like rising into the heart space on the backs of angels as well. Like on angel wings you fly. On angel wings you fly and fly. See the horizon. I'm seeing like the horizon. I'm seeing like you like flying with like angels and just like being like so like caught up in like the moment, and like it's like riding a Pegasus. Like I remember reading this story of like, yeah, these heroes, like, and one of them had like a black Pegasus, like in the Percy Jackson books, and like they would like ride to the grocery store on their Pegasus and like buy candy or whatever, and I don't know, just, or defeat the villain on the next stop, and like, yeah, maybe, yeah, I don't know who the villain is, really. Oh my god. If you're still here, by the way, like, congrats. Yeah, thanks for like staying for the message, and I hope this message reaches you. Is there anything else that I need to like give for the collective, or like read for the collective? Like joy, happiness. The word happiness is coming through. Hi. Bliss. I'm actually getting so high right now. Like there's genuinely like presences. Like I'm like always around me are angels. I know it. I know it. Okay. Or anything else? Like any, maybe I could get another deck. Okay. There's a lot of wands in this reading. My hips are starting to hurt, so Yeah, maybe you're also releasing guilt and shame at this time, any stiffness. Maybe this is another call to move your body. Okay, so 2 cards came out here. Oh, wow, this is very interesting. Okay. So the 2 of Wands here, which she's blindfolded, she's at a crossroads of mental thought, right? So it's like, then paired with the Wheel of Fortune, this is the luckiest card in the deck, and it's basically like, yeah, Russian roulette, bitch. It's like the universe is spinning your wheel, and like, you get ready because you don't know what's coming your way, but it's in your favor. And like, yeah, you literally don't know. And this is like a card of like, you know, confinement, contradiction. Contradiction, why did I say that? Yeah, like feeling bound, like not sure, like you're in the dark, like as we were saying before, like the unknown, like, and like maybe feeling like defensive or something, I don't know, but like also like at the helm of like the mercy of whatever, like, because it's in the dark, right? On this white land, it's almost like a fugue state or something, like this in-between place, like, and it's like almost an intuitive kind of like place too, of like, yeah, like unknown and the unconscious kind of. But then, yeah, with like the Wheel of Fortune, it's like, yeah, there's just like a very like, well, this is so cool that these came out together. This is like not knowing, and this is like luck. So it's like, that's like what brings in the luck when you're like in this state of like, yeah, this in-between state. Maybe that's where you are. Maybe you're in this in-between state, and in this state it's like there is like these lucky things coming in, and like maybe, ooh, underwater, yeah, there are these like lucky things coming in, and yeah, maybe you're like, not really like, I don't know, that's so cool. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, no, that's really cool. But yeah, so I guess that's, are there any other messages? I feel like there's like another card. Okay, this reading is like almost 1 hour long. Holy moly. Okay, I'm gonna stop for sure. I don't even know my phone could hold this much storage. God, I keep thinking it's gonna cut out. Maybe I can pull like a Rumi Oracle card. One sec.